We have a whole board, a really sweet board from Fender actually. 8 really interesting and cool Fender pedals. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Kris and...
Hi, Jill here.
Hi, Joe here. He learned his name finally.
I gave up.
So we have some really cool Fender pedals today.
Yes.
Some of which are kind of brand new.
Yes.
And some are pretty new, but not brand new. And the new ones are pretty interesting. You want to get right into it? So the first is the Pelt. It's not super brand new, but it's pretty new. It's been out there for a couple of months now, and it's a very nice kind of subtle fuzz, which can also go wild if you set it that way.
Okay.
But I love it because it works very well in front of distortion pedals, which is something I love to do and many fuzz players do. And it also can go thick and mid-rangey and also really scooped and hairy.
It's a very versatile kind of fuzz.
It's a very nice thing. And it also does more of this fuzzy kind of distortion. Not only full-on, crazy fuzz.
Yeah,
sound.
gated kind of a mess.
Yeah, so it's very musical and
nice.
kind of easy to use. So let's just go through a couple of sounds, right?
Yes.
It's still tight.
Yeah.
Somehow. We have fuzz like
it's not a
around 2 o'clock or something, and it's still, you can kind of palm mute, which is weird. I mean, obviously with a single coil you have more presence attack, you know, when you're picking, but still it's not really muffly, weird swimming.
No. And if I could just add, like outside the fact that it is a first pedal, it's a really, like, they're all really sturdy, like kind of brushed metal looking.
Yeah.
I love that. And also, the battery compartment design is the best ever. Like, pick any pedal in the world, changing batteries on this is amazing.
It's a magnetic little door. Can you open up one?
You just do that, and you put the battery in, and then you do that, and the battery's in. That's just, I mean, seriously, that's brilliant. They sound amazing, obviously, but you know,
it's a very good idea.
Kudos to that.
All right, let's set up a different sound. Do you wanna give it a go? And it can also do
God! That was
really thick.
I could feel the dirt, like,
Yeah. So it's really versatile.
I like that.
Is what I want to say.
I like that.
All right. Which brings us to our first brand new pedal, the MTG Tube Distortion, which is supposed to sound like a tube distortion. What a surprise.
God, do you think that's why they got the name?
No.
No, it's going to be in every video from now on.
All right.
Do you want to MTG Tube me?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
MTG, yeah.
No, I'm not in tune.
No, you're not really.
You know what? And MTG Tube yourself. From now on, that's a thing too.
Boost is off and I'll kick it on.
Right on.
All right.
All right.
And boost on. gonna be one of the nicest gain pedals
Yeah.
I've tried in the last, I don't know what period of time. It's
That's something. No, it sounds amazing, dude. It's brilliant.
it's very nice. Okay, so let's try some lower gain stuff. Do you want to go for it?
I like it. I'll keep it.
Chewy.
I want the distortion pedal that does that. If it doesn't exist, if it does, please hit me up. If it doesn't exist, make it. Oh, that was mean. Nice.
It's an inspiring sound.
I mean, we tweaked a bit.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it's still reacting exactly to what the pickup's sending to it.
Yeah, exactly. And you kind of hear the guitar coming through the corrector and everything. And it works with a humbucker guitar and a single coil guitar and a jazz master kind of single coil pickup. So that's
Jazzmaster pickups. Pedal number 3
is the Full Moon, which is not super new, but it's sort of new. And it's on this board for a good reason. I was kind of thinking why the Tube Distortion and this, which is more, you know, both are sort of a rich, warm, tubey sounding pedals, but I think they do have different strengths.
Yeah, absolutely. Because when we tried them both at noon, like on gain and volume, the MTG was above.
Yeah.
It was a full richer
more
tone.
open,
Like we're like, oh, Full Moon is, you know, and then we just lowered the gain on it, and
the Full Moon
it
deserves
does
its name.
It does something different, but it does it really, really well.
I'm interested if it works with a humbucker guitar. So let me just play something with it.
I'm really
It's such an
happy that
interesting-
you can play John Mayer with groove and feel.
Oh, can I? Oh, thank you, Jill.
You can.
But I love the soft clipping sound of this thing. It's so pretty. It's really not your aggressive gain pedal. You can crank the gain, of course, and it gets hairier, but it has its own vibe. And
Absolutely.
it's such a pretty sound, really. And especially on lower gain settings, it's crazy.
Is it my turn?
Oh, please.
Woo!
Dude,
Hell yeah!
your guitar sounds almost like a Strat with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. What I really love on it is this high treble, the one on the left, the knob on the left, really just opens up the sound
Yeah, it
without
opened
making
up
it too harsh.
the dynamic range of it and making all the wrong notes come out a bit more.
But it's a really interesting thing. It still sounds warm, but it does have this glassy, bell-like, stratty sound.
Absolutely.
Sweet. All right, next. And I love the boost sound,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
did all the right.
It did the rock and roll
thing,
thing.
yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Brand new pedal, Lost Highway Phaser. This is a new one, and it has two tempos, the slow and the fast. You can switch between the two, and you also have the sensitivity knob, which does what?
Which does a really cool thing. It reacts to the way you play and it reacts to your attack. So if you pick on the string, if you pick harder, the rate's going to go up and the speed's going to go up and you're going to have a much more intense kind of effect. So if you want to put an accent on something, you don't have to tweak the pedal. And then as the note decays, the speed and the depth and everything comes down with it. It's really kind of a natural, kind of organic reaction to your playing. It's really cool.
It's really interesting. So let's just show the slow and the fast sound we set up separately, and then I'll adjust the sensitivity knob to make this change happen on its own without switching anything on or off. So that's our sound.
Dude, this is so cool.
It does it so naturally.
Yeah.
It's such a nice way. It gets slower like a Leslie would.
Yeah.
You know, like speed up and speed down back again. It's
And it tracks really well.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
so
impressed. That's really cool.
lots of features. Again, of course, you have your blend and your feedback knob and the 2 mini toggle switches.
I love
Can you say mini toggle,
I
please?
love mini toggles.
So you
So
have
cute.
you have your fun on these pedals, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice pedal. Very nice pedal. Next one, though.
This is the bubbler chorus. So
Well-
I assume it bubbles. I love the color. Do you want to?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do
Can
you
I have
wanna
my
go
pink
over
cable
it?
back? I am using a shell pink Baja Telly. How cool does that look? It's a new color. Otherwise, it's the Baja, which you know, and it's cool, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Don't you dare say anything else.
Definite blue and shell pink over anything ever,
Oh wow, there's your statement.
and I'll stand by it. Chorus now.
Yes, let's check out the slow and fast sounds of the bubbler. I've set it up in a subtle way because it's not the 80s anymore. Or is it?
I don't know. Have you seen my hair? It's getting out of
Good point.
control.
Make the fast one maybe a little more aggressive, more
Okay,
bubbly.
Okay. All right, sensitivity halfway up, like new?
Yeah, like 12 o'clock-ish, yeah.
So, as we just figured out, if you want to use the sensitivity feature of the pedal, you need to be on the first section,
The slow setting,
the
yeah.
slow setting
Yeah.
of the pedal. And then the sensitivity will drag you on the fast one, depending on how you pick.
Yeah,
like
and then bring it
this.
back.
So smooth.
It's nice. Yeah, you have to get a little creative, I guess, in order to write stuff that work with this.
Yeah.
But it also makes you creative, I think.
Exactly,
Having
yeah, it's a
features like
very
this.
inspiring feature.
It's-
It makes you want to try different things with your pick in hand. That's really cool.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
really like it.
It's nice to be in control of your dynamics and actually use it in a creative way.
Yeah.
I guess. All right.
Pedal one, two,
Number
three,
next.
four, number next is the
Pinwheel.
pinwheel.
The Pinwheel, which is sort of a Leslie simulator. You have
Okay.
your slow and your fast setting as you would expect on a proper, Leslie simulation, and you still have your sensitivity, which works the same way, and you have 3 modes, which changes sort of the way this wobbly, moving around sound
Yeah. Okay.
comes out. So let's just check out the first setting. You wanna?
Yeah, but I need a Strat. If it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
Leslie-like thingy.
All right,
cool.
You can start playing. I'll stick to the slow
Okay.
side of it and just kick on the fast one and push it for some break. Nice.
I like that.
Let's not forget about the fact you can change the frequency response of the pinwheel with the voicing switch.
Yes.
With which you can decide if you want to play this with your guitar or with a keyboard. Nice feature. And also the foot switch select, which lets you decide if you want to use an extra foot switch or an expression pedal.
To navigate in between the two modes. And
Exactly,
different
rate
rates
and everything. Some
That's
very
nice.
nice little thing.
Nice touches.
Mirror image delay. It has a couple of mini toggles and all the useful knobs. It has 3 delay modes, digital, analog, tape.
Yes.
All the important ones are on it, and you have your dotted 8.
Dotted 8. That's cool.
That's very nice. You don't have to search for the dotted 8 note, delay note.
Yeah.
You can just turn it on. So as soon as you have your tempo set up with the time knob, so let's say I want to have like this tempo. I need it longer. It's a little too long. Okay.
Pretty good.
Sounds good. Yeah. Okay, let's make feedback a little longer. And make it a little louder. And then, if I turn on the dotted 8, I can do this. Stick to the same tempo, of course.
It's so cool.
It's really nice. It's a very nice feature, and it helps you a lot. Or you just stick to a normal delay sound and don't go crazy with the feedback and the level, and just enjoy your playing. That's the digital sound. If you go on the tape delay sound and give it a bit of depth and rate, because you have modulation on it, it gets really swimmy.
Nice. I really want to try and go like super lush with it,
Okay.
but I don't know if it's going to work.
Huge
Just like a massive like soundscape kind of a thing. Because I really appreciate a delay as just a delay, but I'm on gain or everything bluesy. I'm more of a reverb kind of guy.
Okay.
And if I'm using a delay, I really want it to be
Able to do a reverb thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's try a reverb thing. Let me just tweak your knobs. All right, so it's ambient and reverby, but not really. It's a delay, you know.
Yeah,
So,
no, I just wanted to take it different places.
Oh yeah, and I loved it actually. So that brings us to our last pedal, which is very much
It's the
a
very
reverb.
the
The
very
verb.
verb.
the very verb.
Tre-Verb.
Tre-Verb.
Which obviously comes from the Latin. No, just kidding.
No,
Alright,
it's just
so-
a tremolo and a reverb.
Exactly.
And it's called a Tre-Verb. Tre-Verb?
Tre-Verb.
Which has, which doesn't have the huge jewelry indicator.
Yes, true.
Because, you wonder why?
I kind of do actually.
Well, all of the other pedals are just on effect with more functions maybe, but you can actually have one LED that says if it's on or off.
Oh.
This is two pedals, like two completely different effects in one housing. So
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay, that
so
makes
on the
sense.
right side you have your verb, and on the left side you have your trem. Both of these have 3 voicings. You have 2 different kind of spring reverbs, the 63, 65, and the plate reverb sound on the bottom.
Yeah.
And we can go through those first. But I need my pink cable.
I need no pink cable.
I need my pink cable. 63 setting. It's a very nice, sort of warm spring reverb sound. We have the tone right up here, 1, 2 o'clock-ish, and the dual and the blend pretty much down because we don't want to
kind of a traditional.
kill you with our reverb settings.
Exactly.
But it's a very usable setting like this. That's the 65 setting. It's less in the way.
It's a lot more focused.
Controlled, yeah. And the plate setting, which is the third and last reverb setting. Which is weird. I hated plate reverb for a long time, and now I love it. I don't know why.
I have that weird relationship with it. Every time I go for a reverb, I go for spring, always.
Yeah.
Like if I'm modulating something or whatever, and I always go for spring, and then I'm like, and then switch to plate because why not? And it kind of always sounds better.
Yeah, and it's a really metallic, cold reverb sound. Weird, but it's been like the traditional studio reverb for a long time, of course, back in the days.
All right,
it's a very clean sounding reverb.
I was just about to say that. Can you cable me and then give me some dirt to see how it reacts to just a little bit of blues?
A little bit.
Just a little bit of blues.
Also, a very nice feature of the
Tre-Verb.
the Tre-Verb is that you can decide in which direction the effects are connected. So reverb first, then trem, or the other way around.
Trem first,
reverb afterwards. So the tremolo side, the left side of the pedal has 3 voicings, opto, bias, and my favorite one, the harmonic. So let's go with opto, which is sort of your standard tremolo. Yeah, so it does this stupidly aggressive rhythmic thing, but if you set it in a more usable, traditional way, you have to be careful with not playing very rhythmic, because as soon as you start to funk out, it can sound weird unless you find the perfect way of using it.
Kind of worked.
Yeah. If you play more kind of staccato things, you don't hear the rhythmic tremolo of the effect.
Yeah.
Could you tell the tempo of my trem
No.
setting? You just hear the noise in the background of the end.
Yeah.
But you cannot really hear that tempo. If you play slow, you hear it right away. So that's an interesting thing. That was the opto setting, the bias. It's more an oval thing.
Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow. And then the harmonic. It's softer, more nasal, I would say. And it's a really interesting, dreamy kind of trem sound.
I like this very much.
Me too.
Now it's both in the same pedal. Can we try and use them both at the same time?
Yes, obviously.
All right.
I'd love to have a looper right now.
Oh yeah.
Having this loop.
Oh yeah.
Can you be my looper?
Yeah. Can we jam out?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna jam out.
All right, guys. Thanks very much for watching. This was our video of these super cool 8 Fender pedals. Comment down there. Subscribe somewhere where you find a knob.
It's my
Do
corner.
it. Probably.
And the bell is your corner, usually.
Well, depending on the platform you're watching this on. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Let's jam out, man.